You're muted.
Thank you. Hi, how's everybody doing today? Everybody doing okay?
Yeah.
Awesome. Glad to hear that. And everybody have an okay week so far? Yeah. All right, very good. So something kind of funky happened to my notes from last week. It didn't record what we worked on. So I want to go back and visit something to make sure that we are kind of like on the same page. So I'm going to share my screen and you guys tell me if this is a major review for you. Does anybody recognize this particular assignment? Yeah.
Oh, we already did this.
What, sweetie?
We already did this.
We already did this. Yeah. Did you do this for homework?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Good. That's helpful. Very good. Okay. So in that case, I'm going to go to a different thing. And that's going to help me to find what we need here. So while I'm waiting, I should tell you guys, I got a puppy a week ago and she's really super cute. Does anybody else have puppies or dogs?
I want one.
You want one? Yeah. It's a big responsibility. How come you don't have one right now? Do your parents think it's too big of a responsibility or?
My mom just doesn't want the dogs scratching the sofa and stuff like that.
Right. Yeah, it's a big responsibility. I didn't plan to get a puppy. I wanted to get an older dog, but then I met this puppy and I just totally fell in love. So I had to get her. Okay, so I found a lesson that I want us to work on. It's going to be about past tense. Everybody here is pretty, I'm sure, pretty clear on what past tense is, right? If I say I eat a hamburger now, how would I say that in past tense?
I ate a hamburger before.
Yeah, I ate a hamburger yesterday, right? Or 2 hours ago. Okay, hold on 1 second. I have to yell at my puppy because she's chewing something. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. She likes to chew on paper. Okay, so I'm gonna share, we're gonna move into unit 3. And I'm gonna share this video with you.
This is teacher Nick. Today we're gonna learn past tense.
Can you guys hear his voice?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great.
But it's kind of soft.
Simple, which you use all the time.
Yeah,
Like,
it is kind of soft. I have the volume turned all the way up. So turn your volume up as much as it can go because I think it got recorded kind of in a low volume.
I ate it, I ate, I like it. Straightforward. Past continuous, it emphasized ing. The process, I was eating. Past habitual, habit, right? Things you do all the time. I used to be young. I used to like to read books. I used to like to play basketball. Past intensive. Now, for example, I like it. Well, it's past tense. It's just general statement. I did like it. It's stronger. The tone is stronger. Past, future. I was going to come. In the past, I was going to come. Past perfect. This is more difficult one. I actually call it double past tense or comparative past tense. It's probably a better name for it. I had completed the project before I came home. I came home, it's a past tense. I had completed, that's a past tense, happened before, the past tense before I came home. So that's why I call it past tense or double past tense. It's probably a better way, better naming. Now, please note, either within the same sentence, like here, you must have a past tense that you can compare to, or in the previous sentence, in the preceding sentence, you must have a past tense that this past tense must happen before that. Past perfect continuous, I had been working on the homework before I came home. All right, perfect. The difference between these two is just ing, working. So it emphasizes the process, continuous. Past perfect, passive voice. The project had been completed before I came home. Completed, okay? So this is ed. It's the same as this one in terms of the past tense, past perfect, but it's a passive voice, means something is done by somebody else. It's not I complete a project. The project had completed by somebody else or by me. The project was completed before I came home. So now let's compare this one with the past perfect and past voice. The project was completed. So this is also a past voice and it's past simple. So this is past simple and passive voice. Let's compare these two. Many students ask me, is this correct? Yes, it is, but it's not as good as.
Okay, I want to pause for a second. He's getting into all the different types of past tense. So the sample I gave was a very simple past tense, right? I eat a hamburger now, and then Alvin said, I ate a hamburger yesterday. Well, there's a variety of types of past tense, and we've talked about these types of tenses in future and present, and now we're beginning to talk about them in past. So past habitual, I used to be young. That is something that was ongoing in the past, right? Habitual, who thinks they know what the root word of habitual is? Can anybody share with me what the root word of habitual is?
Habit?
Habit, very good. And Alvin, what is a habit?
It's something you do all the time.
Right, a habit, like sometimes people have positive habits and sometimes people have not so positive habits, right? But a habit is something that's happening frequently. So you can remember that when you think of habitual. All right, and past intensive, I did like it. The did, that adds emphasis. So intensive, it's like intense, emphasis, okay? Past future, it's something that you were saying in the past was going to happen in the future. I was going to come. I was thinking of ordering a hamburger for dinner. I was going to go play basketball with my best friend. Do you guys understand that difference? Past perfect, he's calling it a double past. I had completed. Remember, the perfect tenses has the word had or have. So I had completed. I had completed, double past. And that's in the perfect sense without the continuous. The continuous adds the ing. So I had been working on the homework before I came home. Can anybody give me an example of a past perfect continuous? Like I had been doing what? Alvin, go ahead.
I had been working on my project when I had been working on my project before school.
Very good. Very good. Maggie, can you give me an example of another past perfect continuous, maybe a different verb than work? I had been.
I had been I had been persuading my mother before I went to garden.
Okay, sure. So you're saying I had been persuading my mother to buy me a dress before we went to the party or something. Yeah. Good. Very good. Okay, very good. So past perfect, this is in the passive voice. Now remember, passive voice means something is happening to the subject. Active voice means the subject is doing something. Slight difference, but it sounds different when we speak it. So the project had been completed. That's active, or I'm sorry, that's passive. The project was completed. Also passive. Nina, can you give me an example of a past perfect sentence? Maybe not the project, but something else had been completed. Can you give me an example, Nina? Or I'm sorry, Nina. It's actually Benjamin this time. I'm so used to.
Okay, yeah.
Can you give me an example, Benjamin? Maybe not the project, but something else had been completed.
Dinner had been, I don't know. Dinner had been made before I came home. Does that work?
That's great. Okay, I'm going to continue this video.
The past perfect, past voice. Okay, for the time being, you can do this, but for the long run, you probably want to improve your grammar skills. Use this. Let's go. Subject and verb agreement. As we know, they have to agree with each other. I like it. They liked it. I was eating. They were eating. I used to be young. They used to be young. I did like it. They did like it. I was going to come. They weren't going to come. Negative. I liked it. I did not like it. I didn't like it. I was eating. I was not eating. I used to be young. I never used to be young. I was never young. Well, not true. I didn't like it. I did not like it. I didn't like it. I was going to come. I wasn't going to come. I was not going to come. Now, many students ask me, what's the difference between I was going to come and I wasn't going to come? Well, this is more formal. When we do writing, when we write, there's a rule. It's called CCF. Clear, concise, formal. Clear, of course, you express yourself clearly. Concise means not to repeat. Concise, 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 and formal. So if you write, you probably want to write, I was not going to come, but if you talk, you can say, I was going to come.
Okay, I'm going to pause it here. So I want to talk about the negative side of past tense. So it's not negative saying like it's bad. It's negative saying that it did not occur or that it's not thought of or it's not. No, that's the negative, right? We hear the word negative, we think, oh, it's bad, but that's not what that really actually means. Okay, so past simple, well, all you have to really do is kind of add a not or a never or did not or was not. Okay, so past simple, I liked it. I did not like it. So Elsie, what would be the negative past simple of I enjoyed swimming?
I did not enjoy swimming.
Very good. Very good. Okay, Jeremy, what would be the past negative of I was playing a video game?
You could say I was not reading, or no, I was not playing video games.
Good. Right. So that's the continuous. The I was not reading would be a great example if I said I was reading. Yeah, very good. Okay, so now we're into the past habitual. And who can remind us of what the root word of habitual is? Who can remind me what the root word of habitual is? Benjamin, do you know that?
Oh, God.
What's the root word of habitual, as in past habitual?
Habit. A habit.
Habit. Very good. Again, habit it can sometimes be negative, but it's something that occurs repeatedly. Okay, so I used to be young. That's past habitual positive. I never used to be young. I was never young. Those are negative senses. I guess maybe they're a vampire. I'm not sure. All right, Alvin, what would be the negative past habitual of I used to go ice skating every Sunday?
Well, I never used to go. I did used to go.
Well, my sentence was I did used to go ice skating every Sunday. What would the negative of that be?
And then I did not.
I did not what?
I did not used to go what again?
Ice skating
Ice skating.
every
I did
Sunday.
not on Sunday. Yeah.
Or you can say I never went ice skating every Sunday, right? I did not, or see the thing is with the did, that's past intensive. That's you putting emphasis on it. Past habitual would just be like, I never went ice skating. It's more kind of laid back. Does that make sense? And past intensive is like, I did not ever go ice skating every Sunday. You hear the difference, guys? Okay, and then we have past future. I was going to come. The negative, I was not going to come. Okay, Jeremy, what would be a negative, past future negative of I was going to eat 100 cookies?
Can you say that again?
What?
Can you say that again?
Yeah, what would be the past future negative of I was going to eat 100 cookies?
I was not going to eat 100 cookies.
Can you guys hear me? I put my headphones back in. You guys can still
It sounds kind of
Barely hear you.
yeah.
not really.
Yeah.
All right. All right, let's get through this. Let me see what's going on. Can you hear me okay now?
Nope. It's still pretty soft.
Still pretty soft.
Maybe
Alright.
try your output or input source.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to the sound right now. So we got headphones, yes. Air, external, yes. How about now?
Still can't hear you.
Weird. It was totally fine before I took the headphones out. Why'd I have to take the headphones out? That's okay. We'll move forward. Okay. So okay, so now that you guys have gotten a little intro, I want to move forward here. It's important that we remember subject and verb agreement, right? That's the kind of the whole idea of this, is that we're getting subject and verb agreement It's one thing to get your subject in place, but if you don't get your verb, well, then your whole sentence is kind of wackadoodle. So let's move forward. We have a pretty small class today, so we can probably get through this pretty quick. All right. Which of the following sentences are correctly written in present tense? I'm going to have Benjamin and Alvin. I want you guys to work on question 1. So go ahead and type your answers into the chat box. That would be 1, 2, 3.
Can you say that again? My sister's playing piano. I cannot hear a single word.
Okay. So can you mute your thing? Yeah. So I want Benjamin and Alvin to please try to answer question 1 and type it in the chat box. When you're answering, just say 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. Yeah? Okay. And I want Elsie, Jeremy, and Maggie to work on question 2. So let me zoom out a little bit so that you could see, so that we could see more of it. Okay, good. So question 2, which of the following is written the correct past tense? So question 1 is present, question 2 is past. Again, Jeremy, Elsie, and Maggie put just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6. I think there might be more than one correct answer. So go ahead and work on that, please. I'll give you about 2 minutes to work on that. Okay, good. I'm starting to see some answers coming in. So it looks like I'm just waiting for Alvin's responses.
I'm working on question 1 or question 2.
Where's your answers for question 1? I don't see them in the chat box.
Am I
Alvin,
working on question 1 or question 2?
Alvin, you're on question 1.
Okay.
Yes. And I'm looking for Elsie's as well. So I have Maggie's, Benjamin's, and actually still looking for Jeremy's too. Good. All right. Elsie, how you doing, sweetie?
Yeah, I'm still reading the sentences.
Okay, good. Okay, I'm going to scroll up while Elsie is working on question 2. I want you guys to start reading question 3, and the answers are not available yet, but I just want you to start reading this and getting an idea of what question 3 is going to be about. Okay, very good. So let's start with question 1, and we're looking for everything written in the present tense. I'm going to zoom back in so that it's a little easier to see for me. I don't know about for you guys, but sometimes I need stuff to be written a little bit bigger. So Benjamin says 1 and 2, and Alvin says 1, 3, and 4. And conspiracy carries a maximum sentence. Yes, carries is present. Federal grand jury return. No, that's past. Aiding and assisting carries. Yes, good. Criminal indictment is only an allegation and not evidence. Good. Is good. We will aggressively investigate and prosecute attempts by those who obstruct. Hey, what happened to this one, guys? Jeremy and Benjamin, what happened to this one? Oopsie daisy. We will. Is we will present or future?
That's future.
Aha.
Future.
Good catch.
I thought it said past.
That's okay. Okay, let's look at number 2. Elsie and Jeremy and Maggie all say 3. So both pleaded not guilty. Good. Maggie says 1. A federal grand jury returned a superseding indictment against, yeah, I think that's good. Passed. Maggie also says 5. The Dutchsons were originally indicted on charges that they conspired to defraud. Yeah, that's good. That's past tense. Maggie also says 6. The case is being prosecuted. Is
Oh,
being,
sorry. This is not.
that's
This not.
okay. That's okay. It's a tricky one. I think somebody else made that same sort of mistake because you see prosecuted, but it's actually is being. So it's not that one. All right. So moving on to question 3. You guys should have been reading a little bit of what's going on. Who can tell me what they think this is going to be about? Jeremy, can you tell me what you think this is going to be about?
Something about investigating another tax in like other tax scams.
Yeah, super exciting stuff, right? Okay, so we're going to be looking for the tense that makes sense. Okay, so I'm just going to go down the line. So we'll start with, who's my first one here? Benjamin, go ahead and read that sentence and help us find the tense that makes sense.
The Dutchsons were originally indicated May 8, 2008 on charges that they blank to defraud the United States of more than $8 million and to file income taxes.
Good. So just a correction, this word is indicted. Indicted means basically to get called into court because somebody's trying to pursue you in court.
Okay.
Okay, so on charges that they blank to defraud the United States.
Well,
Conspire.
I don't think it's present.
No, I would agree.
Conspires a word by itself, and then conspired is past.
That's right. So they were brought in on May 2008 on charges that they blinked.
Conspired.
Good. Okay, Alvin, your turn.
Both pleaded not guilty to all charges.
Very good. Okay, Elsie. I want you to just just read the highlighted part here, and this first word is superseding indictment. Okay, go ahead.
The superseding indictment as charged that the Dustin
we're looking for past tense here.
Was attempt.
Well, that would be singular. So the Dutchsons is
Are
plural.
attempt.
Were attempts. There is no were attempt. Oh, you said are attempted? What's
Yeah.
what's the simple past tense version of this?
Attempted.
Okay, read that sentence with the word attempted and see how it sounds.
The super
Speedy
superstating
indictment.
indictment has charged that the Dustons attempted to obstruct is IRS
Mhm.
in its attempt to enforce the tax laws.
Okay, guys, I want to see a thumbs up or a thumbs down from everybody on what you think about attempted here. I see a 1 thumbs up, 2 thumbs ups. So I'm waiting for Maggie and Alvin's perspective. Do we need to change that verb tense, or is attempted the correct verb tense? What do you think, Maggie and Alvin?
Can I see the answer choices again? Yeah, I agree. It's attempt.
I would agree with that too. Okay, very good. Maggie. Okay, let's just start with this section here. Can you hear me okay, Maggie? I can't hear you, sweetheart. I'm not sure if you're talking, but are you there, Maggie? All right, let's move on to Jeremy. Jeremy, why don't you start with that highlighted section, please?
The Dutchsons willfully aided the filling. Wait, can you put it down?
Aided and blank.
Aided and blank the filling of a false 2002 federal tax return by clients.
Aided and blank the filing.
It's not past.
Well, it says the Dutchsons willfully aided. That means
And
did something again
and,
in past tense.
oh, okay. Assisted.
Yeah, I think that's a good choice.
Mhm.
Maggie, are you there? Maggie. All right, let's move on. Benjamin, you get this last one. Lucky you, you get to go twice.
Yay. Totally. Anyway, this indictment shows that the government blank taxpayers' use of bogus financial instruments to pay. That the government, well, does not tolerate, makes no sense in my mind, did not tolerate it. Don't think that's right either. Is not tolerate, no. So I think this will not tolerate.
Solid. I think that's a great form of elimination that you're doing, figuring out ones that might make sense. Okay, Alvin, look at you. You get to go twice too. Okay, so go ahead and start with that highlighted section, please. Are you there, Alvin? Did you disappear? Oh no, Alvin disappeared, you guys. Okay, let's go on with Elsie. Go ahead, Elsie, you can pick up.
Huh?
You can read the highlighted sections, please.
Oh, others who use baseless arguments and fictitious document to evade
their tax liabilities. So we're looking for a
were evading.
Yeah, so let me read the whole sentence to you out loud. under the National Tax Defier Initiative, launched in April 2008, the tax division has committed to vigorously investigate and prosecute tax defiers and all others who use basic arguments and fictitious documents to blank their tax liabilities. Now, we're looking for the verbs here. So we have investigate, that's present. Prosecute, that's present.
Okay, see the answer.
Use is present. Yeah, so I'm looking for a present tense.
Evade?
Evade. Do you know what evade means?
Sort of.
What do you think it means? It's okay if it's not on, if it's not perfect.
Like maybe like escape.
Yes, very good. If I say that instead of doing your chores, you decided to evade the responsibilities for the weekend, that means you try to get away from it, right? Okay, Maggie, are you there? Oh, she's right there. And it looks like we lost Alvin too. Okay. All right, Jeremy, this section, please.
Obstruction is a crime in Oregon. Obstruction is a crime that does not paid. No, so it does not pay in Oregon. It's not paid.
Good. Good. Okay. We have 2 Maggies in the class now. This is confusing. Hi, Maggie.
Hello.
Are you the same Maggie?
Yeah.
But you're on a different name?
Oh,
This is my mom.
Okay, so you guys realize there's 2 Maggies a new Maggie just came into the class.
I'm doing on my mom's device because my computer shut down.
This is Alvin, is that right?
Yes. I
Okay.
can play.
Okay, great. All right. Maggie, the real Maggie, are you there?
yeah.
Perfect. You went away for a while. Did you leave?
Yeah. I had a call. Sorry.
Okay, no worries. All right, I want you to do this sentence for us, please, Maggie.
So the IRS works quickly to identify and stop this nuisance schemes aimed at harassing honest taxpayers and the government. It said
Yeah. So
it's
this whole sentence is something that somebody said. So,
yeah.
Right? So we want to pick the word that makes the most sense about that.
It said.
Okay, so if we're saying is said, so that would be like you saying, I had to take a call, is said Maggie. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
No.
Saying?
So let me reframe it. You would say, I had to take a call, saying Maggie.
Mm.
No. I had to take a call, said Maggie.
Said.
Yeah. Good.
Okay.
Yeah, good job. Okay, let's find all the words that are nouns. I want everybody to do this. So everybody type into the chat box every word in this sentence that is a noun. Alvin, can you read this sentence out loud for us, please?
Failure to file tax returns carries a maximum penalty of up to 1 year in prison for each offense.
Perfect. All right, ready, go. 1 minute. Everybody type in every noun that they see in this sentence.
Also, cause I can't see the share screen and the chat at the same time, it might take them.
That's okay. You can just hold off on this one and you can share by your voice. Don't worry about it. Benjamin, don't you hate wearing a mask on Zoom just like in real life? Or are you just used to it now?
Classical maneuvers.
All right, so I should be seeing some things in the boxes. Should be seeing nouns. Jeremy, I would think that you would have written like every noun by now.
I'm having a hard time, kind of.
Yeah. So something you can do is just
Wait, is it just nouns? Because
yeah,
I know the
just-
oh,
just nouns. That's
Oh,
all
okay.
I'm looking for. Yep, not verbs, just nouns. Good, Benjamin. Still waiting for Al, or not Alvin, because Alvin, you can rest on this one. Maggie, Elsie. Just person, places, or things, everybody. So I'm waiting for Maggie's and Elsie's. Are you guys there?
Yeah.
Great. You only see one noun, Maggie?
Yeah. One more.
One more? I see a lot more than one noun.
Oh,
There you go. Well, keep adding because there's a lot more than two. Person, place, or thing. Good, good, good. Elsie, are you there?
Yeah, my keyboard got some problem.
Okay. All right, so let's talk about this. Benjamin says file. Yes. Ooh. Failure to file. Guys, is that a noun phrase, or a verb?
Here, file is a verb.
File is a verb. It's to do something, right? It's an action. Sometimes a file can be a noun. That's a tricky one. All right, prison. Benjamin says prison. Yes, prison is a verb. Hopefully you don't end up there. I'm sorry, it's a noun. Hope you don't end up there. Tax returns. Yes, noun. Those are things. Penalty, maximum penalty. That is a noun. That's a thing. Up to. That is not a noun. That is not a noun. Jeremy says prison, tax returns, failure.
Wait, no, I don't think failures is a noun.
No.
Not a thing, person, or place.
But it is, yeah, failure is a thing.
Hmm.
Would
Failure
you-
is a
Fail-
thing.
would
Like,
you-
isn't everything a thing? Like, a lot of things are a thing.
Well, run. Well, it's a verb. Well, to run isn't a thing. Like run. If you
Guess
if you
so.
run, that isn't a thing. It's you doing something. It's an action.
Yeah, it's not. Oh, never mind. Yeah.
Let me
I
ask
agree.
you, Jeremy, would you define the word success as a thing?
Well, yeah, I think so.
Right. And to
That's a
reach,
noun.
yeah, to reach success would be a verb
Yeah.
into a noun, right? So
Mhm.
failure is the opposite of success, right?
Yeah. So they both are.
I'm gonna go with noun and see what they say. Sometimes it gets
Success is a noun. So yeah, failure should be a noun.
Trust your instinct. You said that first, right? Okay. Penalty, good, and file. We figured out that was a verb.
I think we're missing something.
Offense. For each offense. Offense. What do you guys think offense is here? Offense can be a noun or a verb
Offense here is a noun.
because it's a thing.
Yeah.
Isn't it a thing that was an action?
Well, offense. Well, like you can. Well, actually, I think it should be offend.
Looking for feedback?
Huh? I just
And
heard
I
it
think
right.
offense is a noun. Yeah.
It's a thing that was done, right?
Yeah, so I think it's a noun.
Okay.
The action is offend.
Maximum. Maggie says maximum is a noun.
Well, maximum can be a noun, but here,
It's like an
not.
adjective.
An adjective.
Yeah. Like an adjective.
Penalty. Penalty we discovered, yes. Carries. Is carries a noun?
No, it's a verb.
Yeah. Plus, it's definitely a verb because it adds the s at the end, which is like a verb suffix thingy.
Right.
Yeah.
Good. And then Elsie says tax, prison, and maximum. We discovered that maximum is an adjective, prison, yes, and we have tax. Reader is curious to see what we get on this. We're not going to be able to finish this. Oh, yes, let's just finish it. Come on. All right, what is the error in the following sentence? Anybody can call this one out. Today's indictment signal our determination to hold.
Yeah, I think I already see it.
What is it? What is it?
It has like it has like two subjects. Like it's first says today is dancing our determination. Oh wait, actually signal is a verb here.
There's something going on with this subject and is the verb. So indictment is like a procedure that happens in court.
Wait, I think it's today's indictment signals.
Go ahead, Jeremy. You can leave if you need to. No, it ends at 50.
I think
Oh,
the
my bad.
signals.
You can leave if you need to.
Oh, no, it's fine. I'll just wait like another 5 minutes.
Oh, we're gonna wrap up here in a second.
It's signals.
Yeah.
There's no subject verb
signals.
agreement.
Yes, very good, Alvin. Very good. Okay. Choose which of the following options correctly explains the problem with the following sentence. Failure to file tax returns, a maximum penalty of up to 1 year. Something's happening. We're missing something. Failure to file tax returns, blank, a maximum penalty. What do we
It's missing a verb.
Whoa, that got really vibraty there. Hey, what? What's it say? It says that we didn't answer what question? Where? Oh. Falsely claim payment of millions of dollars to IRS employees who blank the defendants. Let's try that. The fake Maggie. That really confused me, Alvin.
Yeah, my computer opened up again finally.
Deeply confused me. Okay. See how I'm mostly concerned about this one. Oh, what? I didn't answer that one? Weird.
I guess we accidentally left something blank.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You skipped one.
There we go. Okay. Wow, look at all these correct answers we got. We didn't get 9 correct.
2.
9 blank but did not pay. Does not pay should be the answer. But whoa, you guys and girls, good job. It's really good. Really, really good. Okay, we're gonna pause here. We're gonna pick back up next time. I'm still trying to understand whether I need to be assigning you homework, so I'm not gonna assign you homework this time. And yeah, we'll just pick up here in the next class on Saturday. Okay, anybody have any questions about anything? All good? Okay, then I'll see you Saturday.
Bye.
Bye, have a great week.
Goodbye.
Bye.